What's up? What's up? What's up, everyone? It's your boy X, aka X Still Free. You already know the vibes, man. The Boston Celtics are now in their second finals in 3 years. Second finals in 3 years. Not to mention that Jason Tatum, what is this? Like five Eastern Conference Finals in 7 years? Something crazy like that, where this guy has just had success since coming into the league. Has it made the final end goal? Not yet. To be determined. But they are here. And, I just want to give a shout out to them. They made it. But I also want to talk, this ain't to denounce them. Because anybody who knows me, despite being from New York, I always like JB and JT. Them two together has been fantastic. They're, yin and yang of each other. Not just light skin and dark skin, but their play styles actually kind of differ, but they come together fantastic. Where it's the yin and the yang, where they differ, but they got a little bit of each other in them. You feel what I'm saying? Pause, no homo. But, this is just, let's just go ahead and say it. I seen on ESPN Greeny talking about his top five playoff runs. And just like anybody else, he goes more into analytical of it, because I seen Udonis Haslam was up there talking about Miami Heat being one of look, his top five before I even go in there. Top five, 83 76ers. I wasn't even born yet, so I can't even comment on that. I would just have to look that up and see how that went, what's what. But I ain't doing all of that, so I'm gonna keep that up there and just be like, it is what it is. I think number 4 was the Celtics, this year's Celtics. Who was number 3? Jeez, I just looked at it too, and number 3, 2001 Lakers, which is like, hey, if you put the Lakers in there, shoot, they were absolute dominant. There's always a year where they absolutely dominant, and 2001 Lakers, yes, they were. I could concur with that. They got the 96 Bulls at number 2, and then the 2017 KD Warriors at number 1. And it's like, all right, cool. I can see those other 3 teams. Like I said, the 83, I can't. But this 2024 Celtics run, just because they lost 2 games getting to the finals? Bro, let's keep it real. They should have lost like 5 games. And it's not because they won the games, it's because the other team lost the game. Indiana Pacers lost their games to them. And then when we come and think about it, comes to show, it's like, come on. These guys are playing against injured teams. It's like you got to play what's in front of you, yes. You're playing against lesser teams who had their stars injured. And guess what? You were going at it. You were completely going at it. With the Indiana Pacers, these were games they was going against the Pacers. None of them was completely dominant. You was actually down that first game with Halliburton. Halliburton didn't play. And it's just like, to say this is a dominant run, all right, cool, you can say they lost 2 games, nice, kudos. But going into every single one of these things, we all projected this. We all said, I was saying it's going to be 5 games. Why? Because I know the Boston Celtics have a tendency to not put their foot on people's throats and just play the game. that's in front of them. But I truly thought these should be sweeps, but I gave them all 5 games simply because the way the Celtics operate. And that's speaking the volumes. Because if we thinking about those Warrior teams, right? That Warrior team that was mentioned, one. Oh, yeah. You put any one of those teams that the Celtics play, you're like, oh, that's sweep. The Bulls, the Lakers, even Miami. Those are the 4 teams that I'm putting up there above them. And I'm going to keep that 76ers pick that Greeny chose because I ain't going to lie, I'm not 100% sure. But if it's who I'm thinking, it's probably like Julius Erving or something on there. And I'm like, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You know, I'm not into the Sixers history book. I'm not truly, educated on that part. But, because, I was born in 88. He took about 83. It was 5 years removed from when I even took my first breath. But to put them up there with those runs and not even give no Miami some love, even, was the Spurs truly dominant? The Spurs was absolutely as far as team-wise chemistry. I think, they went to the series where you was absolutely petrified of them. But that's the thing. The Boston, I took these games, and it was just because the opponent. Let's keep it a stack. I'm rambling a little, but it's because the opponent always figures it was sweep. If there was other teams in there not injured who could hold it down, because the East was top heavy and the Celtics was the heaviest of them all. But if we're talking about dominance, I'm not even thinking about this Celtics team. They actually let me down with how they should have been at home maxing and relaxing, but still gave up a game. So, and you got to think about it. Let's keep it a stack. If the Magics would have made it over the Cavs, they probably would have had a 6-game series. You already know the Magics, even though they have an offensive issue, their defense matched up so well with the Celtics being able to contain people one-on-one and not giving these driving opportunities and things like that against some of these high-level athletes that the Celtics have in Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. So it's just like, as far as a dominant run, I can't put them up there. I can't. Greeny, you can look at numbers and put them up there if you want, but I can't. I cannot. And like I said, it's no hate. The Boston is exactly where I expected them to be. And they're about to go against the Dallas Mavericks who they can match up perfectly fine with. As far as, having players who could guard Kyrie and Luka. Am I going to sit here and say they're going to shut them down? No. But they're going to make it absolutely tough for them with the size and the length, the speed, strength. Then getting KP back by this matchup. Oh yeah, they're gonna be good. Defending the lob is gonna be tough, but they're gonna be good. They got smart positional defenders who can hold their own. So it's just like they're gonna be good. So I'm gonna talk more about that when that comes around, because we still have one more game that Minnesota could get a win, and we could still be. This could be pushed off just one more game, and they could just take it in 6. But Minnesota is on their Minnesota runs. Yeah, that's another one anyway. But yeah, enough of Boston. Enough of all that. Boston, man, y'all did y'all thing. Y'all did what y'all had to do. Y'all played who was in front of y'all, and y'all did what you had to do. You made it to the finals. Now JT and JB, you got to bring the championship home. Not for Boston. Because, hey, look, at the end of the day, I'm still fuck Boston. But you got to bring it home for yourselves, man, because I rock with you two young boys. You feel me? So that's what I'm talking about. All right, y'all. Y'all already know the vibes. Like, share, sub, and all the above. Your boy has reached his destination. So I'm going to holla at y'all.